a complex cinematic work about the causality of life, tinged with dark comedy and not reliant on grand visual effects. The film's highly engaging plot leaves us in silence when it ends, earning a 7.1 rating on IMDb, a score that speaks to its appeal. 11:14 is the fateful moment when the destinies of several people in a quiet American town intersect. Released in 2003 under the direction of Greg Marks, this crime thriller is a strange mosaic composed of many interlocking pieces, all converging at the same pivotal time. The film weaves together multiple perspectives, using a multi-linear narrative that avoids the conventional start-to-finish approach. Instead of following a single straightforward storyline, the audience is guided through slices of time, each revealing another piece of the overall puzzle. In each storyline, we meet different characters, each with their own tale. The setting of 11:14 unfolds within the small confines of an American town. The film begins with an unexpected and tense accident on a stretch of highway. Precisely at 11:14 p.m., Jack, an ordinary young man, suddenly becomes the central figure in the incident when a mysterious object falls onto the car he is driving. Upon inspection, Jack discovers that it is not an inanimate object, but the body of a woman, a shocking revelation that draws him into a spiral of reckless decisions. In an attempt to conceal the truth, Jack decides to stash the body in the back of his car, but at that critical moment, the police suddenly appear. The ensuing chase leads Jack to cross paths with a woman who had earlier helped him call the police when the accident first happened. This woman is the mother of Cherry, the young woman at the center of the film's storyline.
I tried to help you.
It was an accident. Ma'am, step away.
Some goddamn deer!
It all happened so fast.
Let me handle this. Ma'am.
Are you drunk?
Oh, ma'am,
I'll
ma'am.
kill you! I'll kill you!
Calm down.
The story shifts to a group of teenagers driving through the streets, reckless, drunk, burning books, and swerving through the night. Suddenly, they cause a traffic accident, hitting and killing a young woman. It is precisely these thoughtless actions that create the final twist in the story. The director illustrates the unforeseeable consequences of youth, where impulsive behavior can lead to heartbreaking outcomes later on. The film then takes us to another scene, a convenience store robbery. Here, we meet a familiar face, the talented actress Hilary Swank as Buzzy, a store clerk. This is not simply a robbery. The director skillfully crafts a more complex story in which a love triangle becomes a key element linking the events together. Buzzy is under great pressure, having to care for her ailing sister, which makes losing her job unthinkable. At the same time, she has feelings for Duffy, who needs money for his new girlfriend, Cherie, to have an abortion. Both are people burdened with responsibilities in their own circumstances. Torn between love and duty, Buzzy ultimately makes the wrong decision, pretending to be robbed in order to solve her financial problems. Ironically, the very actions they believe are right lead to serious mistakes. And, of course, this becomes one of the crucial twists driving the story forward. The final development focuses on the character Cherie, played by Rachel Lee Cook, a cunning young woman and the central figure from which the story originates. She is pregnant and faced with an extremely difficult decision. In her search for a solution, Cherie seems to become entangled in a complex relationship with Jack, Duffy, and Aaron. It is her fateful meeting with Aaron that night that leads to a horrific accident, and Cherie's mistake becomes the starting point for the entire chain of subsequent events. In this intricate picture, another character we cannot overlook is Frank, Cherie's father. He is also a crucial link in the storyline. A man who loves his daughter deeply, his indulgence and attempts to help her cover up her mistakes ultimately become the cause of a tragic outcome. Perhaps by shielding her from consequences and failing to offer timely guidance, he inadvertently paved the way for a heartbreaking ending. 5 characters, 5 stories. A silent thread of fate stretches on, ultimately weaving together into an irresistible grand design, bringing them together to tell a tale of murder and deception. Each story may seem independent, but it only becomes complete when all the pieces are joined. 11:14 is not just an ordinary crime thriller. It carries a philosophical reflection on the cause and effect of actions. Like dominoes, a small act can trigger a long chain of different consequences. The plot is relatively complex and tightly written, with everything revolving around and leading to the fateful moment of 11:14 p.m. The film employs a skillful narrative technique, gradually building suspense, provoking thought, and creating a kind of mental illusion for the audience. It also weaves in moments of dark humor and satirical undertones, allowing viewers to laugh amidst the tension. The film vividly portrays human greed, lust, money, and selfishness. Each character meets an ending that corresponds to their own wrongful actions. Perhaps the director seeks to convey values to contemporary Americans, especially American youth, from a small yet telling perspective. The butterfly effect and the cycle of cause and effect depicted in the film evoke deep reflection. This is an engaging movie with enough pull to keep audiences watching until the very last minute, making it hard to look away. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.